Okay, so I'm just gonna get started or else I'm never gonna eat. So first thing I'm gonna do is put this on sear because I'm gonna heat my oil. And I'm pressing start. Because I'm gonna heat my oil first and then put my sausage and I'll put the sausage in, put it around for 3 minutes, take it out, put my veggies in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. What I like about this, and I don't know if other pressure cookers do it, but it has my little countdown here. So when it tells me to heat my oil for 3 minutes, I'm not actually trying to remember 3 minutes and has it been 3 minutes? Is it hot enough? I'm just watching, and when it gets to the 17, I'm like, huh, okay, I must be good. So, what's that? I know. It's set for 20 minutes. You are right. Because I need to heat my oil for 3 minutes. I then need to cook my sausage for 3 to 4 minutes. Then I take that out. Then I cook my vegetables for 3 to 4 minutes. So instead of trying to do the math and figure out what all those 3 to 4 minutes are, I leave it at 20 minutes.
Why can't we cook the vegetables and the meat together? They both cook for 3 to 4 minutes.
I'm thinking it has to do with I want to brown. Like I want more surface area of the sausage on the pot. And if I put the vegetables in at the same time, they're going to use up too much of the space. Right?
That's why I don't do that, because I need one pot where I can cook all of it all at the same time.
Well, and essentially, you're right. Essentially, I would love to be able to cook it all at the same time. What I'm loving about this, though, is that it is a one-pot meal. So that once I throw it all in the one pot, I'm good to go. So I do love that. So I'm just grabbing the quick slice real quick. Yes, I can sit here and use my knife, but I don't know. I'm kind of spoiled with a quick slice. It's 11 blades all at once. So Patrick's like, this is ridiculous. Just use your knife, Jen. And I'm like, I want to use my quick slice, Patrick. You know, I know you guys all can relate to the kitchen fun between a husband and spouse.
All of that.
Right?
Are you doing it this way? Better. Yes.
What's that?
Why are you doing it that way? My way is so much better.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, and the best thing, when I tell Patrick, babe, we have, like, Pampered Chef has a tool for that. He said, I'm using a PC tool. Patrick Cohen. So, yeah.
Politically correct tool is not a Pampered Chef tool.
Right? Gotta love that man. And actually, I'm going to put on my fun little apron because I don't want to get oil on my... What's that?
That's Minnie Mouse. That's not Christmas.
Oh, yeah, no, it's Minnie Mouse. We got it. We went to Downtown Disney for our anniversary in January, and it was his idea, not mine, to get Mickey and Minnie aprons.
Shut up.
He won't admit to it, but I swear it was his idea.
That's fun.
Right?
I have never been to Disney.
That's tragic.
Isn't it?
So,
Yeah, that's a travesty that you rectified yesterday.
So no Disney World, no Disneyland.
No, Mickey, nothing. Alexa, cancel.
So,
the oil's hot enough, Jen.
Yes, it is. All right, so I'm going to throw, thank you. So it's 3 minutes. Woo!
Alexa, cancel.
Throwing my meat in there. And one of my favorites is this teak wooden spoon because it has the corner edge. It's silly, but so yeah. Now that this is going, I won't be able to hear you as well. Another downside of my computer speakers. So fun. Okay, so I'm just browning up the sausage for 3 minutes. I'm dicing up the chicken a little bit. I wish I could throw my chicken in my little quick slice because I'm such a gadget girl. And I can when it's cooked, but when it's raw, it just doesn't do well. So I've got my Sanchico knife. Jill, you're just cracking up right now, aren't you? Little sister struggling. Uh-huh. I see how it is. I'm telling you, Maria, you want to tie that Pampered Chef apron on, you can do it. Okay, so we've got that going. So here's another thing about me. When I've done raw meat, I won't put anything on until I've done a good dishwasher. So I just grab another. Easy peasy, look at that. Okay, so that's in there. Next we're gonna do celery. I'll just grab my next knife. And it just says coarsely chop the 3 stalks. So I'm gonna actually throw them in the food chopper because it does a pretty darn good job. Okay, Jill, yes, food chopper, do you have one? No? Maria, do you have the food chopper yet? You do. Okay, do you use it? That's the other question.
I don't have Pampered Chef, but I have.
You have a food chopper. Okay. So my understanding what's different about Pampered Chefs is that every time you push down, it rotates the blade. It's not going down, up and down in the same place. I'm not sure if yours does the same. That's just my understanding. It does, it goes different. Gotcha. So I'm just doing a really coarse chop. And of course I didn't cut that small enough. And my sausage is smelling good. And of course, when I'm on video, is when it wants to be a, you know what. New bench scraper that we just brought for fall. And then this is our handy scraper. So I love this one. I've had it for years. It's actually lost its logo. So when I tell people to get their food chopper, I tell them to pick up 2 of these so that when you're grabbing it off your cutting board, you could just go like that. But since I have the bench scraper now, I'm going to use that. And so I'm just moving my stuff. And since it is a flexible cutting mat, I really could just pick up the whole cutting mat, but I didn't because, you know, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. So next we're grabbing the bell pepper. And I do have the scoop loop, which they're selling this with the My Safe cutter for Halloween. You know, Jill, I know your teenagers like to cut, especially Nana's, and send them to the ER. So I'm going to recommend the scoop loop and the My Safe cutter. So it's plastic, it bends, it's just got a serrated edge so it gets in there. It's good. So I'm really excited to try it out for pumpkin season. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that my meat is done. So you guys, I have my first in-home party scheduled in a week and a half. And I'm like already having nightmares about it. Isn't that awful?
No, because I'm ready to that's terrifying. I wouldn't ever have a party again.
You won't do an in-home? The prep work that the host has to do for an in-home, you have to clean your house, you have to get, you know, people to your house, like that, I just don't understand. But she literally was like, I do not like virtual. I don't want to do virtual. So I said, okay, sure. I'll bring, you know, a few tools. But like already just with you guys right here, I'm shaking. Like knees shaking, hands shaking. I feel like everything's just going to drop. So, yeah. Jill, I can tell you're talking, but I can't hear you. No? You're testing me? Thanks. Do you think we are... Oh, yeah, I know you're judging me. Oh, I know. I know you're judging McJudger, and I love ya for it. sure do.
So if you're not dead yet, and you know I'm judging you, look at you, you're winning.
Well, yeah. Winning, that's right. I know, you just want... Jill's only on here so she can see if she wins another free thing. I know what she wants. What's that?
It is my turn.
Yeah, I think you're right, Maria. I think it's your turn for joining. So Maria, Jill, wanted to join the other, I don't know if you saw her comment, the other one that we did. Fell asleep on her couch waiting. Waiting for it to start, right? So.
Well, it was so late.
Well, I mean, it's still, like, I started it, that one, at what time is it right now? It's just, I got home from work at, I don't know, 5:30, and then, go around the kitchen, try to get things ready, so.
Home from work. What, you have to go back to the office?
Yeah, our office is opened up.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Right? I actually cried.
Oh.
I actually literally cried. But you know what? You know why I cried? It wasn't because I was back at the office. It's because it was the first time in the 13 years that I've been working there that I don't have any kids there. They're all gone. So I'm driving to, the school because the church is in the same building and I have no kids. And that made me cry. Which, of course, then Patrick was like, well, I'm here. What am I, chopped liver? No, babe, I'm so glad. You definitely take the place of my 4 children that I've raised for 20 years.
So it's not the same.
Right. Yeah, so I definitely, my poor team, I showed up the first day, tears running down my face, and they're like, what the heck is wrong with you? It's an adjustment. Okay, garlic press, right? With the paper,
Yep.
garlic press goes in, and I'm just letting the goods come out. Jill, you have a garlic press. What's that?
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, do you take the brush and get the rest of that good stuff out?
You are absolutely right. But ask me if I know where that little Barbie brush is all the time.
No.
I've lost it like 3 times. It's got... Okay, let me clarify. I have not lost it. Somebody in my household does not realize that it clips right there.
Oh, honey.
So it's okay because it's like a $3 replacement. So I ordered a new one. It just hasn't come yet. So Jill, you have this. Maria, do you have the garlic press? You do. Okay. That's what I thought. I'm just checking to make sure. All right. So we have some yummy, tasty browning. Do you see now it's 7 minutes? You see why I left it at the 20? Because I know myself. I know myself. All right, so I'm going to cancel that, and I'm just going to throw everything in, hopefully. I'm remembering to do it all. So I'm just going to throw everything in at once. So that was the 1 pound of chicken that I cut, and the 4, they were andouille sausages. And then what else am I going to throw in? I have a 1.5 cups of rice that I've already rinsed. So I'm just going to throw that right in there. And then the other thing I always say if you're going to get the Pampered Chef Quick Cooker is to get the ceramic pot with it. Because if I didn't want my rice in my dish, but I wanted to serve my dish with rice, I could have just put it right in here. It's got the silicone lid, so I can either steam veggies, I cook rice, pasta at the same time. So, I'm a huge fan. But for this, I'm just throwing it all in together, so I'm not going to use that. What else do I have? I have a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes, and you guys know the magic. Jill, I know you do. Maria, I believe you have the can opener, smooth edge. Yes, yeah, the magic of the smooth edge can opener. Hi, babe.
And my left hand can use it.
And your left-handedness, yes. Your special mother can use it. She loves to remind
Yeah, my
us.
kid.
What's that?
My kids, Charlotte's left-handed.
Oh, I didn't know Charlotte was too. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So you saw how easy that was. I mean, you guys already know. I don't have to convince you that. And then the lid can go back on it if we still want to use it. Okay, the last thing, we're going to add a tablespoon of Cajun seasoning, which Pampered Chef has a great one. I just don't have it yet, so this is Creole seasoning that Patrick likes to use. So I'm just going to throw that in there, tablespoon, and I'm going to say hi, it's Jill and Maria.
Hey, hello.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
Jill.
kind
Hey,
of
Maria.
glitchy. Hi. Pat is...
Gross.
Seriously?
Yeah, she's cooking. That's my food in there. No.
You're not gonna taste it. Oh, Jill. All right, so I'm adding 2 cups of broth. And I don't know why this guy, it just sits right in my hand. I don't know. It's my favorite, the mini measure-all. We have a lot of great measuring cups, but for whatever reason, that's the one I always grab. All right, and that's it. So, Jill, this is where your one-pot meal comes in. Technically, yes, I've used other prep dishes. I didn't need to. That's me, and I was trying to pre-prep stuff. But it really all does go in the one pot. And that's the other thing I love different about this one. Oh, she says, is the hot stuff what? Let me look at the chat. Is it hot stuff without the heat on? Oh, is it hot enough without the heat on? I don't know what that means. And no, the rice is raw that I'm putting in here.
Okay. You turn the heat off.
Oh, because it was on sear. I had it on sear, so it was cooking. But now I'm going to change it to a different setting so it builds the pressure. So yeah, I turn the heat off, and now I'm going to turn it to white rice. And I'm just going to hit start. So, I mean, that's it. It's going to take its time. It's going to build the pressure. It's going to cook, and then I'll be done.
How long will that take?
I mean, the timer on the actual thing said 5 minutes, but it takes time to build to pressure. So it always, I don't know. I haven't done this recipe. This is my first time. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll
I
find
think
out.
I have all the answers when I ask the questions. What kind of pepper chip consultant are you?
Not a very good one, I suppose.